if you were in an elevator and you've got 15 floors, you've gotten on at floor 15 and you got to get off at the bottom, and you have to explain why you started the International Screenwriters Association in 15 floors, how would you do it?
Well, hopefully every floor has been pressed the button. I won't get into that detail, but it started really like as a means to expand my writing and to just really get better as a writer, find out where, to back it up a second, I had done some acting and I had gotten into an acting class with a 7-year-old. That is not a joke. So clearly I got ripped off. I was an adult, by the way, and I'm in a class with a 7-year-old. And when I had put together some films, had done some writing, even though I didn't get as much praise for my acting in films I had written, got great response on the writing. And so, like a lot of writers, I hadn't really done anything to get better yet, or to do the research. How do you write a screenplay? I just sat down and started doing it, but didn't want to get ripped off by taking a class that was with 7-year-olds. So I just started looking around, and I didn't really find much in the way of like direct guidance. How could I feel safe and secure? And so the ISA was kind of born from that, the idea of where can we put information that will help writers so they don't have to go down the path I did with the acting side. You know, we were getting more resources to post their banners on our site. In particular, a lot of contests. And as those started to expand, then we reached out to different educators who wanted to post, and our email list slowly started to grow. We just kept reaching out. Originally, I had started this with another person, but within 2 years, I had bought him out. And I just had like a different vision for where I wanted to go with it. And I saw that we could really expand into go down the education route, be like an all-inclusive website for everything screenwriting. So it took a while to get to that place, but we slowly started to add more and more resources till we got to today, which, you know, like over 100,000 on our email list, and making great connections with different organizations like yours.
Do you remember any inflection points where you felt like, oh, once we realized that what people wanted was this, it helped you to make sense of your offerings?
I definitely saw, you know, there's the question that we get pretty much every day of the week, 10 times a day, is how do I get an agent? So there was a point a few years back, about 6 years ago, where we realized putting together a development slate was going to be really important to connect writers who had taken the next step or gotten the next step, and who hadn't, that already found an agent or a manager. There's that in-between space between the undiscovered and then getting to the WGA or getting representation or finding a producer. That although there are managers out there who do work with you, we're kind of a de facto management company in that regard. So the development slate is a means to get noticed without having, you know, to really solicit managers directly. Because if you're submitting through contests and you're winning awards, if you submitted to one of our contests or a fellowship, if you've submitted for notes, if we read the work and we're excited about it, we'll reach out to you. And that's kind of what you want from an agent or a manager anyway, is for them to contact you.